Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with Apocalypse American Horror Story. This is now episode 3, and I'm not going to do a recap because I still don't know what the hell's going on. And the end of the last episode, I don't know, we only got a quick glimpse of it. But Kathy Bates' character, I don't know her name, appears to be an android. Or have I got that wrong? I don't know. Let's go find out.
I've been charged with finding the seeds from which the future of mankind will blossom. It'd be grossly irresponsible to allow a minor infraction to keep out a viable candidate. The stakes are too high.
But I killed my Nana.
You have nothing to worry about.
What?
You see, I have a talent. Call it a kind of night vision of the soul. In my speech about seeing into the dark places, I've come to realize something about you.
Something dark?
No, true darkness requires a certain depth of character, but you're much too
don't
shallow
have.
for any kind of meaningful activity. You will. You're exactly the kind of soul I'm looking for to build my new world.
That's
And
so
what kind
weird.
of soul is that?
Evil.
I want a world without the hypocrisy, with the kinds of people who wouldn't just eat from the fruit of the forbidden tree, but who would cut the fucking tree down and burn it for firewood.
I feel like there's someone buried inside me.
We all do.
Someone trying to claw their way out.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of us have this.
I don't know. I just want to go.
Terrifying. Ooh. Okay. Go.
I loved candy. I hated fruit. I remember my first date.
What the hell's going on here?
Our struggle was brutal and bloody, till I choked him to death. I remember all those moments in the most minute detail. I remember a little boy, beautiful blonde hair. I took care of him. Every time I think of him, I cry. Do I even have feelings? Or are they just programmed responses? I was never a child. I never had a family. I never felt love.
Neither have I.
Did you ever see Michael Langdon before he got here?
He's not in my memories.
We can't trust him to take the right people to the sanctuary.
Those relentlessly boring young people said that Langdon has a working computer. We kill everyone, we take possession of the computer, we find out where the sanctuary is.
And make that journey all that way on our own.
Why not?
Who the fuck are you?
Look, I'm just trying to find my girlfriend. We got separated back in LA when everything went to hell.
Where's the shelter?
I don't know. Please. I wasn't always like this. I used to be a special ed teacher.
Not at all.
Why would the cooperative send a carriage with apples?
Not a blemish.
If they're pre-war, how would they have been preserved?
It's really not that hard to imagine.
They're not from the East Coast. They're a gift from the gods. They're divine providence. The answer to our prayer. There's not a bad apple in the bunch. What if they were all bad?
What do you mean?
Poison?
Also
Take a little
possible.
work to extract it, but we've got plenty.
Element of surprise. Doesn't matter how big she is.
I can see into the dark places that people desperately try to keep hidden.
I don't have any dark places.
Really?
We've all lost track of time a bit, and this festive occasion is the perfect opportunity to remedy this.
Enough. Ms. Venable said everyone will get a chance to bob for apples later.
That's how you're gonna do it.
Tonight is All Hallows Eve, which marks the beginning of the dark half of the year. It is a night to remember the dead, and there have been far too many to mourn.
You already know who gets to go to the sanctuary. I got into Harvard, so I know how things work. I can offer you something I never even gave my boyfriend. I'm talking about analingus.
Excuse me?
I have a very short tongue and a sensitive gag reflex.
I know. I know all about you, Coco.
Is it him? Oh, it is.
Oh my god, Brock!
Okay.
How the fuck did you get in here?
I was right.
I'm so happy. You're back. You're alive. You're so angry.
Thank God for that. Bye!
Once they've had their fun, we'll bring the festivities and your gun to him.
Why did I think of that?
The bloodstream through their digestive tract.
That will do it.
We give thanks to the cooperative for this blessed fruit. You have your treat.
Here we go. Well, you just killed the whole cast.
At least we don't have to worry about cleaning up.
We shouldn't keep Mr. Langdon waiting.
There's someone you haven't anticipated.
What's this?
We're making the selections now, Mr. Langdon.
I think I'm impressed, Ms. Venable. I wasn't sure you had it in you. You've passed the test. You're perfect for the sanctuary.
Ms. Mead.
I was always loyal to her.
It's all
What
right.
about loyal to the people who made you?
You're obeying commands, like you're programmed to do. My commands.
I know, I'm just a machine.
Never say that. You're not just a machine. Not to me. When I tasked the Cooperative's R&D department to have you construct it, I gave them a prototype to model. But I had to keep the most important part of you hidden from your mind.
Why?
To protect you. I can't imagine a new world without you by my side. The only woman who ever really understood me.
Whoever really loved you.
What? Oh God, no, not her. Well, I did say she was a witch. But what?
I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
Okay. When I just... I thought this thing couldn't get any weirder. What the hell's just happened? How? Why? When? Where? What? What? I like some things to have some sort of continuity and some realism to them. This is ridiculous. Here we go again. I was just starting to enjoy the episode where they've gone with it, even though there was a few little things that didn't add up. And now they've just thrown everything at it now. So she's an android, built way back before we had any sort of technology to be able to even build a computer. Okay, whatever. He had her built. I knew the minute they were in the room together, she was going to turn on her instead of him. Because if there was anyone who would have had the backing, money, know-how, R&D, as he said, to do it, it would have been in this company. That bit makes sense. When it happened, doesn't. Then they kill everybody in the room. And we know we have a witch in there, which I actually thought when they all died, she wasn't going to die with her being a witch, but she died anyway. So I was like, okay, fair enough. You've just told us she's a witch and then you kill her off in the same episode. Okay. Then our witches from Coven turn up. With her. With the same face. As... No. I mean, great to see Madison again, because I loved her character. But what the hell is going on? It's like you just mixing different... I know it's all supposed to be the same show, but the separate storylines, there's like separate stories. You can't just bring 3 characters in from Coven into a nuclear apocalypse where somebody else looks the same as her and you lot have all survived the apocalypse and now you're here to resurrect 3 of them in here that were apparently witches that we didn't know about. We knew about one of them. So there's little point in me trying to work any of this out because it just goes in whatever direction it wants. It makes not the slightest bit of sense at all. You can't follow where it's going. It doesn't have a linear track. It doesn't, even when it doesn't have a linear track, you can be okay with that. But when they're just going to pull random things in from it, it's like watching like a serious documentary or a drama or something, and then them bringing Freddy Krueger in, or Manson, or Superman, or you can't just mix everything into one show and go, there you go, that'll do. This is getting silly. This is getting silly. I'm going to keep going with it because it's our last season and I want to see it out, but I don't know, guys. I'm enjoying the storytelling of it, but if you're just going to throw anything in and I'm just supposed to go, okay, that makes sense, it doesn't for me. It just doesn't. I can go down the realm of sci-fi and fiction, of science fiction and things being more fantastical and not really derivative from the real world. But when you go too far, it just gets daft. It just gets daft. And now this is getting daft. Right. We'll be back with episode 4. See what happens next. Till then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you do want to watch this over on Patreon, link will be in the description, as it always is. And if you're not already subscribed, we have got some new shows coming up after this season. I'm not going to say what they are yet, but you're going to be in for a pleasant surprise. So if you haven't subscribed, appreciate it if you hit that little button, turn your notifications on, and I'll be back with episode 4 next week. Till then, thank you very much. See you for the next one.